This Transmissions Trips to the Store video has been brought to you with the help of listeners like you.
Without Patreon support, Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today. You can sign up for our Patreon at www.transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the cool Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our weekly Transmissions podcast. You can check us out at our website, www.transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. 2. One show completely focused on toys. That's Transmissions. That's every Wednesday. Trips to the Store is a part of that because we show off toys here. Fridays, it's all about Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all about comics and media. Transformers, comics and media, to be precise. So, hope you enjoy both shows. Let us know what you think and take a listen. Hope you enjoy it. Of course, Transmissions wouldn't be what it is without the support of our Donatreons. Those are the people who generously give a little bit of their hard-earned paycheck to us every month. Whether that's on PayPal or Patreon, we appreciate it. Some of us appreciate it more than others. But we thank you for that.
Yes,
that helps us keep the lights on.
Oh.
No, stop. But
I want to
yeah,
do from the show.
If you don't say his name, he has no power over you.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, so thanks everyone. We appreciate it. This week it's me and Daryl. We're piloting the ship. Jeremy and Yoshi are out. It's Christmas time, and I guess they had more important things to do. But we brought in a good friend, Jason Kirk. Thank you, Jason, for hanging out with us this week.
Oh, my pleasure as always. Thanks for having me on again. I must not have screwed up too bad the last time.
I think more or less that we were just desperate.
Yeah, I have a feeling you don't invite all your guests at 4 o'clock on a Saturday, so that could be true. Happy to help.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's start off. I guess I'll start off with showing off what we got. I just have one thing, but it's big, I would say, reasonably big. I got a Duocon. I got a giant Duocon. He's also known as Overlord. Yeah, Titans Return Overlord. It's a good figure. I picked him up, I think, in the Discord chat. One of our listeners had mentioned an Amazon sale. I picked him up on that Amazon sale, so got him for about $10 cheaper than the normal leader class price. So,
yep,
good figure. And yeah, he breaks off into the tank and jet mode.
You broke it.
Cool guy.
Now I notice you don't have any Prime Masters in his chest, so you're automatically failing at life, Charles. What's going on here? You need to have screaming faces in there.
Yeah, that's true. I should get some Titan Masters and put them in there. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a nice homage to the G1 Power Master Overlord. I've never had that figure. I know our friend of the show, Jimmers, has the G1 Overlord. He paid a pretty penny for that. I wonder how it compares to this one. This one is pretty well articulated, although the right arm is a little loose. That's the only complaint I have. So it doesn't stay in one place.
You can detach the fuselage of the jet on the back there and attach it to his right arm, and it'll be a little bit more like the original.
Yeah, I did that. I liked it this way because it looks more like the IDW comic. So
Looks more like the one on Titan's Return, the Machinima show.
I say, I'm Overlord.
Nah, say boy.
Let me do some West Side Story dancing, as he gloats around Rodimus Hot Rod.
All right, we need to reenact this. That's fantastic. I love the voice actor who does his voice too. So I don't know who's doing the voice directing in that show, but whoo, boy.
All right, so that's what I got. Let's move on to Mr. Jason Kirk, Captain Kirk. What do you got this week?
Okay, I'm literally going to show you stuff I got this week. Be prepared. Let's see. First thing, on Black Friday, Toy Dojo had a sale, and in that sale, one of the figures they had was Iron Factory Bridge Watcher.
Ooh,
so this is my first. This is my first Iron Factory figure. He's a cool little dude. Love the color on him, his translucent hands, and everything. Even in his gun mode, even though he doesn't at all scale for human hands, he still feels kind of cool to hold and just like point at stuff. So I have a lot of fun with him. I also now this is something that this is a birthday present. My birthday's in September, and my friend Sean, hi Sean, if you're watching, he had sent me a message saying he was ordering the Legends, the Takara version of Misfire. I was like, oh, cool, awesome. He's like, check the quantity I ordered. He ordered 2 of them, and then his next text said, "Happy birthday." So I was like, oh, thanks. So that just came in. So this is my first, this is my first Takara figure. And I can see why people hold out for him. I mean, obviously he's a target master, so that helps a lot. But, just the paint and the paint apps and his translucent blue and stuff. I mean, he looks so nice. So, yeah, I can see why people wait and spend the extra money to get the Legend stuff from Takara. I don't foresee myself doing that a lot, but I can understand. Let's see what else. Okay. So I have a Robots in Disguise figure, not any of the last 2 we talked about on the first part of the show. But when I ordered my Power of the Primes Legend figures, I threw in Twinferno from RID. I think it got me to free shipping. Or I think there was like a 30% off by the time I applied it. He ended up being basically free or something like that, whatever it was. So when I first got him and I looked in the packaging, I was like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just give him to my son or something. He doesn't look that great. And I took him out, messed around with him, and I was like, hey, he's not as great as Titan's Return, Twinferno. And then I transformed him. I'm like, well, shit. I mean, he's a stealth fighter with dragon heads. How can I not love that? So I'll stick with him. He's a cool little guy. Just to get out of the way, I did pick up Triptychon on Black Friday when he was like $90. Although I guess today he showed up on a lightning deal for $75. So that's even cheaper, but he's cool. He's big. My hips seem to be fine. The first click or 2, I was a little scared, but since used him a bit, he's loosened up and I haven't had any problems. So I tried to put like 6 of the Hasbro stickers on him, and I said, screw this, and just threw it aside. So I have a Toy Hacks envelope with my name on it coming soon with, all I can only imagine is a ton of stickers to put on him.
Yeah, that's an expensive set.
Yeah. Although for like 3 weeks, they had 50% off all their sticker sets. So I only spent like 17 on it, I think, something like that. So that was cool. I do have the Power of the Primes Deluxes, everyone but Kickback, because I already have a Kickback. So Beachcomber, who looks really cool in his alt mode, so I kind of keep him in there. He's a nice little beefy bot. Simple transformation. What's that?
You said Deluxes.
Oh, Legends. Sorry.
Yeah.
Charles, I know you showed him off like what, last week before, something like that. So he's a fun little guy. Wind Charger looks nice. I think they could have done a little more paint with the face, but he's just been in alt mode. And Slash is a cool little figure that I think if you had upscaled her to deluxe size, she'd still work. I think the engineering on her is really nice. and I like her a lot. So I'm very happy that I have her too. And I do have some Power of the Primes Deluxes, and I do have Slag, and Swoop. I have them both in ARM mode, and I have them on Skylinks right now. And actually, they fit really cool with Skylinks. I think the colors kind of work with that a lot. So once I have the whole set, I'll probably build Volcanicus once, and then I will very quickly put them back in the dinosaur mode and never ever put them in that mode again. But you were mentioning earlier about the Wave 2, what we'll be getting, and I do have Dreadwind, so I will be able to build the combine him with was it Darkwind? Darkwind? I mean the next one?
Darkwing, but they had to rename him Blackwing
Blackwing, that's right.
For Darkwing Duck reasons.
Yeah, of course. But my son actually saw this one and really liked it, so I got a second one for him to play around with. So that's going to be his birthday / Christmas present, because his birthday is only like 2 weeks after Christmas. And finally, because I got to end on a high note, and I've shown off 2 of them already on the last 2 times I've been on. I got the last of the Fans Hobbies Monster Bots. I have Grotesque, Megatooth.
Nice.
So I have the complete set of all 3 of the Monster Bots through Fans Hobby.
That's Repugnus.
Damn, what did I say? I said Grotesque. This is Repugnus. Thank you, Daryl.
Just go ahead and send that to me then. You don't deserve it.
He's my giant insect, damn it. They're monster thingy. I'm loving everything Fans Hobby is doing. I actually have their Power Baser, so their Power Optimus Prime on pre-order, which I understand should be coming in next week, maybe. So that was a spicy meatball to put on the old credit card. But yeah, I love these guys. If you're looking at third party and you like the Monster Bots, I can't recommend what Fans Hobby is doing enough. I love these guys. Obviously, because I've gotten all 3 of them now. So that's it. That is the complete set. I've shown 1 on each of the last 3 times I was on. So I'll have to find another set to start next time I'm on the show. So I think that's it. Oh, wait. Oh, and my friend Sean also gave me another gnaw, because you can't have too many gnaws. So now I'm up to 4, which by comparison to some people is next to none, because some people have a lot of gnaws. So yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Wow. We should call you alternate Daryl.
Maybe.
All right, well, let's go back to real Daryl. Real Daryl, can you might have to challenge Jason for the Daryl mantle. I think he's going to take the Daryl mantle off you.
Watch, you only have one thing to show off. That would be hilarious.
I got this pencil.
I win. Yes.
So last week I showed off Bendy Prime, Deluxe Armada Optimus, and that I needed to go and look at the comic book store and see if there were any parts for him, because he had none. And I was able to find his gun, which is some little robot plane dude guy. So I don't care who he is. He's some minicon, and he'll sit in gun mode and be Optimus's gun. I just need to find the 2 arm cannon smokestack things. I also picked up a G2 figure. This is not the best figure, but it's G2, and what the hell. This is Spacecase. Kind of cool. So any G2 fans out there know Spacecase. Not much to him, but he's G2. I did pick up some Power of the Prime stuff, because they have made it to Canada now. And thanks to DJ Ronan for telling me where to find them. I found myself Swoop.
Swoop's great.
Nice.
Swoop's pretty cool. Pretty kick-ass. And Slag. I'm calling him Slag.
Everyone calls him Slag.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's pretty cool too. I think I like the robot modes a little better. slag is kind of squat for a dinosaur. Plus, I'd like to be able to move his horns in the front a bit. They're kind of a little too forward for me. I'd like to pull him out a little, but he's just a little too squat. He needs to be a little longer, I think. Maybe a little taller. But for a deluxe, he's pretty cool. And like I said, in robot mode, he's probably way better looking in robot mode. But yeah, I definitely don't have near as much as Jason had. But
and most of what you did have was just GJ Roach and sloppy seconds. So, I mean,
ouch. Yeah.
Nailed the metaphor.
So yeah, but I'll be on the lookout. I'm not going whole hog on the old Power of the Prime stuff. I don't think. I went pretty hard on Titan's Return, and really hasn't gotten me anywhere. So.
Were you expecting like the Secret to Enlightenment or something?
Yeah, I expected, maybe to, impress neighbors or something. Nobody really seems.
If I was your neighbor, I'd be impressed, Daryl.
I'm sure you would.
Well, until I showed you my stuff, then whatever.
But, yeah, so no, that's it. That's all for me. Maybe I'll have something better next week.
Hey, you have a consistent performance, even if it's not tippy top every week. So
That's why you're the doctor.
All right. Well, I think that's all the things we got to show off in Trips to the Store. So thanks everyone for watching. Again, want to thank all our Patreon supporters for supporting the show. Not Patreon, just Patreon, but PayPal as well. And all of you are our lovely Donatreons. Thank you to Jason Kirk for helping us out with this week's episodes. And where can we find Jason? Where can we find you on other internet-based entertainment?
Internet-based entertainment. Well, I mean, you can always find me on Twitter. I'm at Jason S. Kirk. And you'll see me on my show I host with my friend David is Povixy. That comes out every week around Monday or Tuesday. Talk about pop culture stuff there. And I am pretty much, they call me a special producer on RFC. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take offense to that or not, and I do help out when they do their There Goes My Money show. And I was actually also on the most recent episode of RFC as well. So check me out over there sometimes. I kind of go back and forth between the good folks here at Transmissions and RFC, and I have a good time because you guys are all freaking awesome.
Right back at you.
Yeah.
Your nose is a little brown there.
No. At least it's not white.
Whoa. All right, I think we're going to end things right here.
Good call. Good call.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Again.
Bye. I'm Spacecase.